Hello everybody. I am back. Put my hair up. I forgot to put it up before I started. When I was looking through my images earlier, I had noticed that it was about a month ago that I did this giraffe. Where is this giraffe? This giraffe right here. Today's the 16th, as I did that on the 18th. And I just want to try to do another giraffe and see how well I've evolved, or my style has evolved. Just to, like this one, I think I had the Incredible pen, which I'm all out of ink. And I did watercolor and stencil. But because I've been doing this almost every day for the last month, even though I haven't shared every day, I'm getting a new phone, so I have to wait for that. My stupid phone, sometimes it doesn't want to take pictures or want to post or anything like that. And I'm lucky enough that I had been deleting most of the pictures that I use for reference, but for the giraffe, it was such a cute giraffe that I still have it on here. So, excuse me. So I'll be able to use the same photo that I used for the first one. So that should work good. All right. And again, I'm just using my Koi watercolor set. I'll probably be grabbing my gel pen and my Prismacolor pencils. Hopefully these kitties leave me alone. They always seem to think it's time to eat at about between 3 and 4, even though it's not time to eat until 5. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. So if you hear this meowing, I'm not torching my cats. They're just naughty. So I'm thinking, just to get some good scale, I'm actually going to put more of his neck in here. Unless I do it, should I do it the exact same way? I might not have enough room. You know what, I'm going to put more of his neck in there. And I'm going to do a stencil again. I'm really liking this one lately. I don't know why. All right. So again, I'm going to just start off with the turquoise. And I hope this keeps on going. I had just a complete shutdown earlier, actually. I think I figured out what caused that. Let's see. Let me close this. And close this and say yes. And that should be good. Okay, we're still good. So I'm going to start out with the turquoise and just get the feel of his head in here. So we're just going to go just a very basic. And the photo I have I'm going by is just a random photo off the interwebs. Oops. And yes, I know I say interwebs. I like it. It's because I'm kind of crazy. I'm kind of weird. I'll put his other ear there. So we'll see if I get this right. You can already see, kind of see his shape coming in. Bless you, kitty. Oh no. Silly kitties. I don't understand my cats. They eat the same times every day, but still they insist on whining. And now I have one kitty over there eating dog food. I really think he only does it because it's loud and it gets my attention usually. But I refuse to give in. So I got the turquoise out there. And now I'm just going to blur my eyes. I'm going to use some of this really pretty blue. My brush is kind of dirty, so... Oh, I'm picking up some of that purple too. Well, let's make it a... Ooh, that's pretty. It's basically that green. And I am just going to do some more. Part of his ear is probably going to come off the page. Or her. I don't know if it's him or her. A memoracer. And also I'm noticing this I am kind of changing the angle up on for my photo, because my photo the neck goes this way and I actually decided to put it straight down. So wow, now that's a change, a piece of my hair in my paint. Let's see. The lip is weird, so it's hard for me to get quite right, but we'll try. I actually think this might be a picture of, what was the name of the baby giraffe? I don't remember what the baby's name was. Wasn't the mom's name April? I'm gonna pick some of this up. I think my favorite thing about the giraffe is that, yeah, see, look at this. I have the head kind of off. Well, what I was saying, one of my favorite things about the giraffe is I usually make everything with really large eyes. And with the giraffe, they have the great big eyes already. I put his ear too far in. All right. All right, I gotta get that out of there. Hi, Christine. Maybe I should have stuck with the original angle. So this, let's try to work this spacing out a little bit. There we go. I think I might have it. Maybe. All right. That's really dark. Did not mean that. Oh well. Kitty cat, get back. Don't look at me like that. I'm getting the biggest guilt trip from a kitty cat right now. Not even kidding. All right. It's gotten just a tad bit warmer in here. I'm still doing okay, but something about when it gets too hot like this, just tends to, or actually it's not too hot, it's in the 70s, tends to get me all discombobulated. I don't know why. All right. Let's pick some of this up. I'm painting a little bit too wet, I think. I think I'm making myself nervous because I'm trying to compare old to new. I just want to see how well I've done. What I should have done is done this right after I finished the other one. All right, hold on, here it comes. Let's get some of this going. Okay, there, that was part of it. Look at, I tried to make it into like a person's smile, which it is not. This will come up, but this needs to come out. All right, let's get some browns going. I'm just gonna go right across all of these yellows and oranges and all my browns. There we go. A little bit of black. No, it is not time. Isn't that the cutest flippin' meow ever? Don't even think about it. All right. Not liking that purple anymore. Can't believe I have my hair stuck in this. Thinking the nose needs to be just a tad longer. And the jaw needs to come down. I hope I didn't screw it up. Let's throw some heat on there and see where I'm at. Let's see. looking more, I think it's because I changed the angle. His nose, oh, cheese and rice, Shana. All right, I'm overthinking it. See, this is what happens when you overthink. Because I'm trying to prove something to myself. So I'm overthinking it. And in making his jaw wider, it made his nose appear shorter. So even though I moved everything down, it doesn't look like it because I made his head wider. Does that make sense? So what I need to do is go to a different area and get myself right. Can you hear that baby bird out there, I wonder? This poor daddy or mommy, they have two little birds and they follow them around everywhere because they can fly. You'd think that they'd pick up that they're supposed to be eating the seeds in the yard. But no, they keep on bugging daddy to feed them. Alright, so let's see if we can fix this. So we have the eye, and it kind of curves down into that, and then the nose. It comes into the top lip, which I don't have rounded enough. Should be like that. So that comes out like that. Like this. It should go right like that. Okay. So let's work some magic here. Let's see if we can do this. And I really should have dried this before I added that color on there, but you know what? Is all you can do sometimes. And it curves up, and then the neck starts there. The nose is still a little bit too short. I'm thinking, because I'm trying to fit it in there, I probably should have gone the other way so I would have had room for his nose. Because in all honesty, if I was going to come down, his nose would kind of come right here. It would make it, but should we try it? Let's just do this. Let's try it. Oh, let me dry it. Dagnabbit. Sorry guys, I'm drying more than usual. All right. Nose. That's still not right. I'm frustrated with myself right now, really frustrated. Because in doing that, his nose is longer, but now his eye is too high. Which means this is too high. And it looks like a horse. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. I should have just kept going with what I was doing. He was looking cute. He just didn't look perfect. I was trying for perfect. because I don't have enough room on my paper. So that would come up, and then his ear, yeah, it's totally off the page. See, and again, see how much I am working this paper. Jane, you did so good with the paper. Who's gonna watch a video where I keep on screwing up? Alright. Let's get in there with the purple. Let's just go for it. I'm going to go with the original outline. And to heck with whether or not it's perfect. There we go. Alright, his ear is going to go off the page. This ear is too small. This needs to come up. This will come up here. Oops, it's crooked. What are these little things used for, I wonder? Is it just like a... Is it cartilage or what, I wonder? There we go. And this feather, oh, his nostrils are too high or too low. All right. We got some purple in there and some browns. Let's throw in some blues. I'm just going to go across the turquoise and the other two blues. I'm just going to mix it in where this green is. I'm going to use that for some shadow. So his lip comes out. There's his nostril. Go just like that. I mean, his other one is way up here. There we go. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but I did it anyway. There we go. I still don't think I'm gonna like this one. I mean, I'm not to the point where I wish I could just like throw it across the room or anything like I was a few seconds ago. But I gotta work on getting my stuff on the page where I actually want it. You know what I'm saying, you? So this goes like that, and this connects up there, and then this loops down. There we go. And we got some marks coming like this. All right, let's get some yellow in there. We need to brighten this little fella up. I have a feeling I'm going to be using a lot of colored pencil and white with this one. I don't know. All right. I need it in his ear because his ears are actually white. Excuse me. On the inside and around the edge. So even though I've already put a bunch of color on those, I still want to add the white there. So basically any place that would be white, I'm adding yellow. And I used too much white there, but that's all right. I picked up just a tinge of purple on this. I wanted to change the color because this needs some color there because this is actually a brown, a light brown. Oops. All right. I am just grabbing my colored pencils, and I am going to go for, what color is that? This is indigo blue. That might be fun to use as a black. That's not what I want. I want black. I want aquamarine, turquoise, and a couple of browns. I was really liking that Merlot looking color. That Tuscan red. All right, let's move this a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm actually going to go in because his nostrils and his eyes are actually in this space are actually very black. hardest thing about the picture that I have is I can't see the eyes at all. So I'm just gonna wing it and hope that I'm getting it kind of right. All right, let's get his nostril in there. I'm hoping I have the placement right. And a little bit of this in here. I mean, you can see how much I've worked this. Oh my goodness. I still think my placement is a little bit better than before, because I actually ended up reverting back to almost the original placement. I was just pushing myself too much. You got to relax in order to make things beautiful. I'm going to use this turquoise kind of as a fill-in for the white, because that's fun. I just need a light color in here. And of course we'll add white on top of this too. I just want something bright to make it pop right there. And look at, there should be some light color there. That ear goes off the page like I didn't want it to. And so we got that. Yes, kitty, I did laugh. I made a noise. Yes. Oh, I'm seeing something. His neck. Oh, this will be good. This is that indigo blue, yeah. So his neck, this thing right here, his neck should actually connect up way up here. That's part of my issue. All right, so I'll just bring that in. All right, let's move some color, folks. I still got a little bit of yellow on there. That's all right. There we go. I think that might be better. Let's dry it real quick. And when I do that, I also heated up that pencil. It's not blending as much because I didn't leave the heat on long enough, but there we go. Because it is wax, if you heat it up, it'll smudge better. All right, let's go in there with this again. Oh. And I don't know, actually I'll have him looking this way, because I don't really have a picture that shows his actual eye, so yeah. This actually comes out here, goes like that, and then we have that. There's some dark there. A nostril, oh, we need a dark color. I'm going with this blue. Holy Hannah. Do I got it? I think another issue I have with why I'm having so much difficulty is I kind of changed the angle of the face when I did this. He's kind of looking a little bit more towards me because I made that, yeah. Okay, my bad. I know what I did. I'm gonna grab some more of this. I'm just gonna put it right in where that yellow was, because this dark color goes all the way up here and kind of around the eye, just a tinge. And around the nostril, and you have like these little bonks right there. They're bonks. I think that's like a zoological term, bonks. The little bonks that are there. All right. I think I got his bonks in the right place. Isn't that neat how because the colored pencil has wax in it, the watercolor kind of goes right over it. It's like oil and water. It is a resist, kind of. I'm so proud of myself for remembering that word when I wanted to. All right, I'm gonna pull in, let's see, I'm gonna grab some more of these blues, because that's what I was using for his spots down here. He has a couple on his face. Like right here, and then there's one that's a little bit too dark for my taste. There we go. A little bit too watery. All right. And he has this one that kind of goes like this along the jaw. There. Yeah. Okay. Let's throw some heat on this, and then we'll put on our white. All right. Hey, you guys, stop it. Yeah, they think they're hungry, so they think they might have to fight to the death. It's like Gladiator up in here. And so far, I'm thinking I need to practice giraffes more. I might have psyched myself out because I wanted to prove something to myself. You know, I try not, like usually I try not to do that, and I think the reason why I get away from it so much on a daily basis is because I have in my head, I've never done this before, nobody's expecting much, but I kind of psyched myself out for this one, which is a big no-no. So I should say Shana. Let's see how we're looking up here. No, I know this isn't supposed to be white, but they're just wonky. But on the giraffe's head, he's got this one is like tilted in and that one's tilted back, and I'm gonna kind of, I feel like scribbling these. I don't know why. Just around his spots. we go. And they're not really furry, but it does have some stuff going on here. I'm not loving his eye. I promise I'm going to keep on doing this until I get it right. I'm not, like, once a month. So I'll try again next month and see if I can do it again without psyching myself out too much. By then I should be in my big journal. I want to fill this one up before I really get into that other one. I don't know why. Don't ask. I just want to, like, I don't, even my delusions journals that I don't have completely filled. I'm trying to keep myself from doing just, like, doing a journal spread, and if I don't like it, just leaving it. I want everything to be complete. So I'm going to have stuff I don't like in this journal. So be it, right? Going back in the color pencil. I'm going to make his eyes brown. Give him some sweetness in those eyes. Which isn't hard with a giraffe because their eyes are just totes adorbs. Alright, yeah, I know I'm lame. I'm too old to be saying totes adorbs, but you know what? I'm an individual. So I will speak like the teenage masses. I'm a dork. Sorry. There we go. There's like a weird, like, swirly right there. It's so cute. That might help it out a little bit. Thinking I'm liking them a little bit better. Yeah. Let's get some Hello Yellow in there. We're just going to layer on the color. I love doing eyes with Prismacolor pencils. You can just layer and layer and layer. And it looks fabulous. I'm going to throw in a little bit of green. Just because, you know what? I can, so I'm going to. And I'm really burnishing this in, which basically means I'm flattening everything out and really blending the pigment. In case you didn't know. It's a word I like to use because I feel smart when I say it. Alright. No, I don't want that. Where are you? Okay, I have a dark brown, but it's not penciled. It's not sharpened. Oh, right there. Gonna need to add in some black. And then I may have overdone it with his eye a little bit. Let's see. See, that eye is so dark and the rest of it is so light. I need to even it out a little bit. So, oh, this is that indigo blue. I love using it in the place of black sometimes because you hardly notice that it's not black. It just gives it a little bit of difference to it, you know. Like, I'm gonna add eyelashes. You know what? Let's make him adorable. Alright, this dark brown is getting dull, but I hate sharpening my pencils until I have to. I'm so cheap, I'm sorry. I think that's why my supplies last me so long. I want more blue. Let's throw in this, what is this, the aquamarine? Thinking by throwing some of this in there all over the place. That might be nice. I thought I had. All right. So I just kind of made him a little bit whimsical, or her, I don't know, with the eyelashes. I just felt like it. So I'm not gonna look at my reference photo. I'm just gonna go with it now and see what I end up with, just because sometimes you need to do that. Oops. But even at this point, let's see, is it over here? I do think it's gotten better. See, like this one, I really turned the face around. This one, I kept it more true. I think I have it. I think I'm getting better. Yeah, I do. So even though it's not, it doesn't have that feel of like a favorite. Does that make sense? Like sometimes I'll look at stuff, I'm like, yeah, I can tell I did good. I like this, but it doesn't have the feel, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. Like, here's one that has the feel. Let's see. The raccoon, it had the feel, you know. The dolphin, I love the way he turned out. And I completely hated this for a long time while I was working on it. Hated it. I was like close to like a kindergartner's meltdown. Like, I love self-challenge, but sometimes it's challenging. And let's see. I want to find a color that I can use for a white, like, you know how I like to do. But I'm looking for, oh, here we go. I have this mint green, that'll be pretty. because there is a lot of white on the face. I'm just kind of going over a lot of stuff. It'll keep it from being like too washed out. Because even though in the picture his eye is really dark and the rest of his face is kind of light except for his nose, I don't want it that way. I really think he's turning out cute. I can't believe it. I was having a I hate this moment not long ago. So I'm just going to take that and lighten stuff up. I think he's going to end up being more colored pencil. I can still consider this a watercolor, right? Alright, let's get this black in here. They really do have beautiful eyelashes, but the picture I have, you can't see them, so I'm totally faking it. There should be more of a... Actually, I don't want to use that. I'm going to use this. More of a contrast between, like around his eye, it kind of bulbs out. And it's darker all around there. Every place it bulbs out, it's really light. So I want to get more of that contrast in there. I know I said I turned off my reference photo, but I was curious about something. I had to look. Don't be mad at me. Hi, Vicky. For some reason, I saw my live stream stopped and then started again. Not sure what happened. I just happened to catch it when I looked up. So, hope it's not too messed up. I'm really liking this turquoise for all the very dark brown stuff. Let's see. Let's bring this out. I really want to add some of this turquoise in there. Do I have a lighter turquoise here? No. Oh, that's not sharpened. There we go. That's it. A bit lighter. You're not going to be able to see this a lot, but it's going to lighten it up a little bit. Add that on top. And this is like uneven sharpened. It's not, like I said, I use my colored pencils till they're flat most of the time, unless I really need a point. So that really is like... very well burnished. I get so into stuff I forget to finish my sentences. You guys understand, don't you? I'm really liking the eyelashes, fella. You're so flippin' cute. Alright, let's go in with these turquoises for our shadows. Yeah, baby. Oh, I thought this was brown. Or that blue, I mean. That's alright. I have it in my hand, so I'm going to use it. Oh, Vicky, what I'm doing is, I think I'm going to do this every month for a while. One of the very first, well, the very first watercolor I did in my animal thing is cheese and biscuits. No, I can't find them. Guys, where did he go? He wasn't that far. Was a giraffe. So I decided, like once a month, I'm going to pick one of the animals I did the previous month and see how, if I progressed. And I think I have. Granted, it took a while to get this far on him, though. It really did. I think he might be almost done, though. What do you think? I'm just doing scribble madness with my pen. I don't know why, I just like it. I just realized this kind of comes up. I don't know why I said up. I want that to blend out. There we go. That's a little bit better. I think I like him. He's full of scribbly goodness. Scribble love. I love it. Not sure about his forehead right here, this bump. I think that should go like that. Hi, Goldie. I do a, Goldie says hi, new. She's new. I do a daily live feed usually. And what I was doing, this is kind of like a self-challenge. I've been doing animals for the 100 Days of Art for a live stream Tuesday through Friday. And about a month ago, I did, and I know people are probably getting sick of this because I keep on doing it. About a month ago, I did this giraffe. So I wanted to do a second giraffe to see how far I progressed. Yeah, that's how his ear is all folded. Cute. Honestly, his ear should come off the page, but you know what? It's all right. And this one was kind of turned like he's listening over here. But I think I might be done. Unless you guys think I should, you guys want to stay and watch some more? I could do another piece if you want to watch. Because I do feel like being creative. I really like his neck right here. Now I'm kind of wishing I would have left more of the white in instead of getting rid of it. But you know what? That's all right. I can do it next time. Actually, I'll have to figure out what I'll do, which one I'll do next month. So I'm thinking, it's funny how something I started doing to cover up my mess of a background, like how I did all this, has become part of this. I kind of like it. But you know what? I have this one here. I really love these X's. I am going to use, actually I'm going to do a wash of brown. In the comments there, you guys, if you'd like me to do another piece, let me know and I'll do one. Otherwise, I'm going to be done in just a few minutes. I'll just start a new thread or a new live stream. All right. Let me try this. Nope. I think I'm going to use this, see this green-blue color? And I love, you can still see, even though you can still see, look, that stencil is there. You can still see the stencil in the background, but unless you know to look for it, you don't realize that's what it is. So I'm going to take this, try to make a copy of that color right there. And do the stencil in the background. And again, I'm just being sloppy on the color. Hopefully I haven't overworked the paper too much. Sometimes the color isn't as vibrant if you overwork the paper, but that's on any watercolor paper. Hi, Sherry. Okay, I will do another one. So I'll stop this one when I'm done, and then I will come back and start a new animal. So while I'm finishing this, you guys, give me some animals. What animal should I do next? Goldie, since you're new here, what I do is people just give me animal ideas to paint, and like 10 minutes, usually 10 minutes before I start my live stream in the morning, I look up a picture. I don't practice it. I don't do anything. I just give it a go. It's basically an exercise for me to help get, like, so I can go out and bring my watercolors with me and actually paint something, and it looks like what it's supposed to look like. It's like an exercise for me. Look at that. What the Sam heck happened there? I need an animal, you guys. Come on. I'm gonna do another one. I need an animal. Unless there's something else you guys want me to try, or you guys want to see. Are there any crafts or anything like that you've seen lately that you want me to try out, or if you want me to do another mixed media animal, I can do that. Ooh, that ended up a sloppy mess. But isn't it beautiful? An ostrich? I haven't done an ostrich before. I will do a ostrich, Vicky. So what I'm going to have to do is, those of you who follow me know I have problems sometimes things shutting down. So what I'm going to do is I'll schedule my next one. What time is it now? We'll go 5:30. I'm going to shut down my computer for about 20 minutes just so it doesn't overheat. And I like him enough, I'm going to sign him. And I also have my own internal rating system. If I don't put anything on it, I hate it, but I'll leave it there. If I date it, it's okay. But if I sign it, I really like it. And I really like him. I think he turned out totes adorbs. So, little chickadee birds. I've never done one. I could try one. But I already promised an ostrich. So let me find. I had a list of the animals that everybody said, and if you saw my studio, tomorrow I think is going to be a cleanup day. I think that's kind of why I'm doing so many today, because I didn't want to clean. All right, so I could do a mixed media angel sometime too. So do angel. See, look at me writing them down. Actually, why am I, for crying out loud. See this? This is a book for notes. How about we use that, Shana? All right. I'm going to use this page. Oh, I put Dynaflow in my Jane Davenport thing. So mixed media angel, but I had ink inside the well, and I messed it all up. It'll start coming out turquoise in a minute. Media angel. We're going to do an ostrich, so I'm going to write it down. Chickadee birds. All right, so I'm going to actually write this in my book so I don't lose. I have like random pieces of paper with stuff written down. All right, so I will be back. We're going to do an ostrich, and I'll wait to look it up until right before I start. So actually, let's go 5:45 so my computer has a half hour, okay? So I will see you in about a half hour. Big hugs, mushy stuff. And I hope you like my giraffe. Chickadee birds. All right, so I'm going to actually write this in my book so I don't lose. I have like random pieces of paper with stuff written down. All right, so I will be back. We're going to do an ostrich, and I'll wait to look it up